booth.
Thank you so much, friends. Hello, everybody, and welcome to round number 2 of Draft for today. Corey and I are super looking forward to getting into the action, especially after seeing a deck that has 2 antiquities on the loose and the potential to have more with a flat.
Yeah, no kidding. The kind of classic school-style deck versus a little bit more of that soupy-style deck. So both decks look really awesome in their own way. It's going to be fun to watch.
Absolutely. And I had to have a good chuckle when we looked at the 3-0 decks from yesterday. Rui's deck is pretty close to what they're doing again today. You know, playing Teamer, making as many big plays as possible, ramping as fast as possible too. So it should be a good battle. And
kind of what Zhang is playing in Standard. Is it Lessons, you know, trying to play a lot of spells, a lot of these Prismari spells, and just kind of win the game inevitably is kind of the way here of Zhang.
Here we go, friends. Round 10. Today, just remember a reminder that the magic number is 12 before the final round. If you can get 12 match wins before the final round of the tournament, you are locked for the top 8.
Yeah, absolutely. Both players sitting very, very well positioned here to be able to make that top 8. Now, looking at Noé's hand, no land anymore, so no third land. Has the way to pursue the pass to be able to find the land, but you definitely want to be able to top deck that third land to get the Rebel Rouser and play straight away.
Landscape Painter to start things off here for Ray. And we see the joined researchers as well. They have the very powerful Secret Rendezvous as their prepared spell, which is pretty fun to mill someone out with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, not mill, but, you know, you draw someone out, they get real mad. It's a lot of fun.
Exactly. Yeah, most of the time you don't even really cast that because your opponent does get to draw the cards and use those first, essentially. Yeah. But the floor on this card is just so high. 2 mana, 2/2 first striker is already a very solid card, especially in Laurel.
Absolutely. Paradox Surveyor now. Good creature.
Looks like the land was not there, so Noé has to kind of take off the turn here by just doing a little bit of looting. Being able to discard the creature that has some value is nice, and then Mountain was picked up, so that's good news for Noé.
Yep, Stone Docent, great attacker. You know, it can block some of the more powerful things if needs be, and like you mentioned, it just leaves by itself if you need to. So no nonsense needed there for the Stone Docent.
Yeah, a great card for sure. And people will remember Noé's top 8 from Edge of Eternity, top 8'd with Neoform, maybe everybody's favorite or absolutely least favorite deck in Modern. So I bet Noé is going to be very happy to get to Amsterdam to play that format again.
Hell yeah. Paradox Surveyor getting in there for 3. Taking Noé down to 19. Pursue the past, of course, gaining some life. Decent looking hand there.
Yeah, very strong.
Got some action, but definitely need to find the lands to be able to cast all these expensive spells.
Yeah, had 3 different draw steps there. To find 2 land would have been ideal. Finding 1, kind of bare minimum you needed there. But 1 more land off the top would be excellent for Noé. And Noé is definitely one of the newer players on the scene, but making a huge impact with already having a top 8, doing extremely well on a great team. And I got to say, Noé's answer to one of our questions was really hilarious. Why did you pick the college, the Prismari College? Noé says, I have no idea, man. I'm a Zoomer. I don't know what any of this means. Absolutely hilarious answer from him.
I do love the questionnaires that we get back from players. You know, it's always very disparate. You know, you have some people who will write you an entire essay. It's like you understood the assignment and did 3 other classmates. Yeah. And then you get some people who are just like, IDK.
Yeah. And honestly, exactly, Rui Zhang put a whole gigantic quote here for their school. So we are seeing the range, but we're also seeing essentially a mana drain here pop off as we were able to counter the Rebel Rouser and now 3 generic mana. So mana drain at home, mana sculpt here is really nice if you can get it to work.
Yes.
And even if you can't get it to work, it's still cancel. 1 or 2. You know, so really nice exchange there for Zhang.
It's just an added benefit, pushing the advantage here even further with the extra mana. You know, if there's anything to do with it.
Yeah, and just a devastating turn here for Noé when you're already missing land drops. Luckily, land 4 off the top. But Noé does have a lot of great removal, and one thing is Rui Zhang just does not actually have that many threats.
No.
You know, this is not...
Well, there's a big old 6/6 on the board now.
Exactly. There's 2 of those in the deck, and that's kind of what you need to win the game with. So there's definite possibilities with a lot of removal against Zhang that you can just run them out of threats.
Yeah. Fractal Mascot. Probably one of my favorite. I think Pest Mascot is best mascot.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll fight someone if they really want to about that.
Any card that is close enough to Colossal Dreadmaw, I'm here for.
Yeah, well, there you go. 6/6 Dreadpool. Tick, tick.
We might not have one that Colossal Dreadmaw ready to go on our graphics, I imagine.
Hang on. Give our cards in hand person some time. So 3 critters to Noé's 1, passes the turn. Has some action in hand, though, in the form of a Wilt in the Heat. 2 of those in hand, actually, which is pretty nifty. Now, next turn, we could see some serious fireworks if we're able to find 1 more white source.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So this is very much trying to be as defensive as possible here. And wow, look at the discipline here from Zhang to not attack with Fractal Mascot here, to not get it turned sideways so it doesn't die to an Ajandi's response.
Yeah. Well,
really nice
Heat
play.
number 1, though, will take care of the prepared critter, just to prevent that spell from getting cast.
And looks like Rui Zhang does have the ability to bounce this. The Betrayal, if needed. That would have been some great value, but decides against it.
Yep, Banishing Betrayal, able to return your own things to hand, which is super handy, you know, especially to re-prepare a creature that has that enters effect.
Yeah, and just being able to surveil more spells into the yard for, you know, the big payoff that Zhang has, the Wisdom of Ages.
Yeah.
A really nice thing if you can get it to work.
Hydro Channeler, Mana Fixer for instants and sorceries, and also a little dork. We say that lovingly.
Yes.
I've had to explain to a few non-magic people, like, why do you call it a dork? That's so mean. I'm like, no. It's okay. It's affectionate.
There you go, yeah. So not too much going on from Rui Zhang outside of the battlefield. So the discipline to hold back that mascot is really nice, because otherwise Noé just has that great play of a Johnny's response and can cast another spell like that Expressive Fire Dancer.
I don't know how to feel about this 2/2.
Yeah, you know, it is kind of that aggressive Prismari deck. That's one of the options. But out of that, the all spells Prismari deck or the kind of converge Prismari deck, this definitely has felt like the weaker one. I haven't had a lot of success with it either. But hey, when you need 2 drops, and if you got some ways to trigger it, it's not so bad.
Yeah, we got 2 copies of Antiquities on the loose. You're going to be pretty happy to add a double striker to the mix, huh?
That is true. Yeah. So far, the Antiquities are not on the loose.
No,
they are hiding.
They're napping, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a spot where Noé is definitely on the defensive here. So a card like that, as great as it is, we need to manage the battlefield a little bit first.
Yeah. Has a Johnny's response in response to an attack, should that happen.
Ooh, okay.
So it looks like we're going to go for some shenanigans here. Interjection to give that +2/+2 and first strike.
So we'll be up
We're going to banish.
We'll be up to a very large creature
5/5?
here, up to a 5/5 with first strike, so very much killing that.
Okay.
But
in my hand, right?
Proctor's Gaze sends it back to hand, so that won't be able to be redeployed with a lack of land from Noé.
I love this card. Has to be Marshall's absolute favorite card.
Oh,
too.
yeah?
Yeah. Bounce a creature and fix your mana in Quandrix. That's a Marshall Sutcliffe card if I've ever seen one.
Quandrix fanboy, for sure. I know what colors he's in when he's in the stands. For first.
Yeah, absolutely. Long division and math problems, that's for sure.
What do you?
There is Prismari.
Prismari?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Prismari for sure.
I'm Lorehold. I like to smash things.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Land 5 picked up from Noé is huge.
Hey, good. Oh, yeah, and it's a Plains. Okay, granted, can't do the cool little, Stone Docent Exile and then 2 Wilt in the Heats back-to-back, but that would have been fun.
Might just Artistic Process away the mascot. That's very tempting. Just deal 6 to it straight away.
Yeah. There is a big threat that needs to be answered, and Rui Zhang's been very defensive with it, not sending it in unnecessarily, because that is the biggest threat on the board right now, and if Rui can run Noé out of other answers, perhaps then we'll see it start turning sideways.
Yeah, and Rui's deck is not really going super wide, so the deal 2 mode's not really going to matter. It's just really the threat. So that's the two options. Do you want to make the 3/3, or do you just want to have it be a gigantic removal spell?
Get some life.
Looks like that means we're going to be doing some Wilt in the Heat. Get rid of that and get that cost reduction. Looks pretty solid.
Yep. Exile something. Unfortunately, it can't kill the big old mascot, but it can kill the next big thing, I guess.
Yep.
And that's going to be the painter this time.
Yeah, the 2/1 just to stop the card draw with Rui, only down to 2 cards. You know, just dealing with the card advantage does make a lot of sense. But we do still have 2 mana open, so you are able to Banishing Betrayal if you want.
Yeah.
If they are interested.
Sure. I think Rui is interested. Also, Flow State in hand. Definitely want to get an instant and a sorcery for max value off of that. So I'm curious to know when Rui is going to fire that off.
And Rui still at 8-1. The only loss that they picked up was that really awesome match against Nathan Stoller.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, it looked like Rui was going to be taking that down, where Nathan won on that mold to 5 game 2 and then came back to win the match. So.
Prepared and then cast it.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All groovy. So 2 cards. New cards for Rui. Look like 2 lands. Yep. Mountain Island.
Gotta love the classic 7 mana, 2/1, draw 2. The value.
Nope. Stormcarved Coasts. Yeah.
And looks like no sorcery yet in the yard for Flow State. All right, they're loose. Great card.
Very good card.
I mean, just 3 mana for 2/2 bodies is already great.
Yeah.
And there's so much more text on the card. So
Oh, yeah.
really a phenomenal card in any white deck.
Bombs you can replay? Yes, please. Practiced offense with that card too?
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal. The discipline so far that Rui Zhang has had with this mascot is impressive. This feels like one of the turns where we're able to get in there, as now we have a little bit of removal to kind of force the action through, but we'll see. Rui decides to fire it off.
Just doing some quick count in there. Wild Growth Archaic picked up. Vibrant Outburst and Flow State. So kick things off with this for Zhang. Let's see what we find.
Looks like just the 1 spell. And I want to say I saw Wisdom of Ages in there, but that was not selected. We'll see what was picked up. Also has the Wild Growth Archaic. To be able to just get a nice creature down.
Yep, Wisdom of Ages.
Oh, it was? Okay, yeah. Hard to not pick that one, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When it is going to be a solid 7 mana, get back 4 great spells.
Yeah, you know, and then everything that Noé's fought through, well, guess what, bud? You're going to have to do it again.
And another removal spell, this,
Vibrant Outburst.
Yeah, this powered up Lightning Strike here with Vibrant Outburst to be able to do some extra damage. So
where do you think Rui is going to aim that one?
Yeah, I would think this attack's going to come in, and if Noé does decide to just triple block the mascot, you're firing it off, and it's going to be a great exchange. Now, Noé does have the ability to just quadruple block, and that will, air quotes, work. But Rui Zhang could do this proactively, kill the 2/2 first striker, tap down a creature, and make sure to get the mascot in.
Yeah, I think Rui agrees with you, so.
I think 3 here.
Yeah, and that's the type of play. I think Rui Zhang was just thinking, like, okay, if I attack with all these, is there any way Noé just blocks with 3 creatures? Like, probably not. Like, Noé's too good of a player to kind of fall for that. So I like this play from Rui. That might be something you do on Arena or release or something. Be like, they're going to fall for it for sure. Not here at the Pro Tour. Everybody's far too good.
Especially players sitting at 8-1.
Yes, especially both of these players with Pro Tour top 8s on their resume.
So one little sprint down. There goes a Paradox Surveyor 2. And a big old chunk of damage. Noé's down to 5. And
3 colors, 3 counters.
So now
we have another big little idiot to deal
A
with.
solid 3 mana, 3/3 trample reach that has an additional ability on top of it. All these archaics are very strong.
Yeah. Wild Growth Archaic, you know, putting counters on every single creature you cast.
The red one is excellent as well.
Yep. So let's see where Noé goes from here. Oh, flashback picked up. Neat.
Yeah. Not so bad. Being able to just flashback and cast that response again on the archaic.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
Could be a great option. But Noé's got to be thinking, okay, great, you only have one more card. I only got to get through one more card. Just kidding, it's 5 cards. You cast that Wisdom of Ages here.
Yeah.
So huge
How much mana do
advantage
you have
to Rui Zhang.
available? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, so one thing we can get back right now is get back the Vibrant Outburst and cast it, kill the creature and tap. So technically, lethal is on the table for Zhang, but with the flashback and the Ajani's response, it's not going to be lethal here straight away, but still, huge advantage to Zhang.
Might as well go for it.
I mean, I don't see any reason to not cast the Wisdom of Ages. Now, if you want to...
Besides the stock up.
All right, yeah, good point. Stock up here is still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just stock up and whatever 2 good cards you get off that, just play that. Get more value from Wisdom of Ages.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, what's better than 1 stock up?
2.
Yeah.
3 maybe.
Hey, we're doing math.
There we go. Yes. Quant.
I love this art. Dominic Mayer is like one of my favorite Magic artists. Just putting it out there.
It is gorgeous, yeah.
A fangirl a little bit.
So there is another mascot, which is probably the best card. I believe that was one of the options. So even just being able to play the mascot, ice down a creature, and attack, I mean, that seems very difficult to beat from Noé.
Mascot number 2 joins the fray here.
Hunters, tapping this.
Jeez. 5 colors spent on that guy? Good grief.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say, you don't have all 5 there, but yeah, 3, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like, that counter didn't make sense. But yeah, now this creature is absolutely gigantic. And now you can block with this Spirit, and you want to flashback in Ajani's response, the Archaic, but it's like, okay, well then how are you going to beat a 9/9 Trampler without flashback and Ajani's response there? So
yeah.
I'm kind of looking at Noé's deck, and it just doesn't seem too possible to come back at this point. Noé's deck is, really aggressive, being able to Monstrous Rage, cast Antiquities on the loose, that kind of thing, and get aggressive. That would probably be the best chance to win this game, is to just go wide on Rui Zhang, but at 18 life, this far behind, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, you can see Noé's doing the math, figuring out, okay, can I smash my way out of this in true Lorehold fashion? Or?
Yeah, or it's just thinking, what other outs do I have to a 9/9 in the deck?
Let's go find out.
Yeah, there's another Ajani's response, so that is the other only way to deal with this 9/9.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 5 damage coming in right now. A 2/2 to block, so trade there with the Landscape Painter.
Yeah. I'm with Noé, though. I think that's what we're going to see here is just flashback Ajani's response to the Archaic. I think you have to do that and just hope to find another Ajani's response. But even if we do find that, the perfect world where we top deck it here, this Terrafractal is also going to be amazing.
Oh, jeez. Hit after hit for Rui Zhang, huh?
Rui Zhang's deck is awesome. They are crushing it.
Where do we get there? In-Shake Demonstrator and Autistic Process. That's not going to cut it, man.
Yeah, because if you play the Demonstrator, it is just a chump blocker here, and you still take 5. So this is do the final math and head on in to game number 2.
Sounds like it. This limited format is so sweet. You can
really
have
great.
games where it's just over in 3 turns, and you can have games that go super long and grindy.
Yeah.
Like this one is getting to be.
Yeah, and I think the majority are a lot more grindy. That's for sure,
More buddies. Counters this time, as it was cast from anywhere except the hand.
Yeah, and technically that does leave you alive. They both have to chump block.
Yeah.
But now this Wisdom, Vibrant, Outburst will be lethal.
Yes.
Here, so.
Exactly how you said it. And that is how game number 1 goes to Rui Zhang.
Yeah, that deck looks like an absolute blast to play, I will say.
Both look really fun.
Yes. Both these players on phenomenal teams. Rui Zhang on Sanctum of All, and then Noé Offman on Team Worldly Council. So
yeah.
2 of the
Two
tops.
teams that have been having excellent runs
for
the
years.
last year or
for
so.
years, yeah.
You know, mainstays of the Pro Tour at this point.
Definitely.
Bringing in new members.
Just tell me
you know,
what
some do
oh,
super well.
step,
You know, have their breakout performance.
Yep. Rising superstars from both teams, but these 2 are kind of, you know, the staples of their team. They're always there. They're always in this spot at the feature match area at a majority of the Pro Tours they play.
We got our little mascot in there.
Not necessarily the greatest card by any means, but when you got a lot of gold cards, that thing can really get out of hand. Looked like this was sided in as well.
Yeah, 4/5.
And what that tells me is Noé is just like, okay, I need to be as aggressive as possible because Rui Zhang is the inevitable.
Yeah.
You know, will win with, you know, given enough time. So I like Noé's strategy, probably taking out maybe some of the pump spells.
Sure, yeah.
Pump spells don't look that good. The dig site inventory, the interjection, maybe those cards. Maybe not as good when you just need bodies on the battlefield. Get as aggressive as possible. And oh, what a tilt. 3 mountains, 1 plains, and you just top decked your best card with the antiquities on the loose. That is always frustrating. And wow, just nothing to play. That would have been great.
That would have been phenomenal. Yeah, we would have been like, okay, a couple turns and on to game 3. But alas, the lands do not play nice. He does have 1 Field of Strife in the deck. You know, has a little bit of fixing. But beyond that, you know, this color pair does struggle a little bit in that department.
Looks like Rui Zhang has all the lands, though, and a Mana Sculpt ready to go.
Yeah. That Mana Sculpt is going to snap us all so fast.
It is going to be nice. You know, you have to do it, basically, but you can flash it back. And I think Rui Zhang had 1 other non-land in hand, but just top-decked another? Oh, my goodness.
Jeez.
Horrific flood.
This is awful for Rui. Spell Pierce, yeah, maybe that'll catch something.
I mean, the flashback of Antiquities on the loose.
Yeah. That's 6 mana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that looks to be brought in as well from the sideboard, so 2 sideboard cards drawn.
It won't stop a flashback, the card, Antiquities, though.
It would right now.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Unless we play a land,
Good point.
Oh, and it is going to work here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How fast can we spell Pierce?
Yeah, Rui Zhang's like, all right, the only card in my hand actually gets some use here.
It's anywhere other than your hand.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, if it's cast anywhere other than your hand, it does get exiled. So, yeah. I
mean, yeah. Good catch there, Noé.
And all right, okay, great card there.
Nice, all right.
For Rui Zhang, just any card that's going to be a 2-for-1, which they have a lot of in their deck, that's for sure.
Max value. That's what blue-green is all about, huh?
Yep.
Whether it's Simic or Quandrix or anything in between, give me that value.
There's the Terrafractal there.
Nice. That's a great one to find.
And the greatest card name of all time.
Yep.
In any limited set, it just has to be.
High five to whoever named that card.
Exactly.
Yeah, super cool card for Rui to pick up there. So thank you, Paradox Surveyor.
Yep. Wow, another land off the top. Just an absolute flood. But, you know, Zhang's deck's just full of stock up, flow states, quick studies. So
yeah. They're certainly going to draw out of this. So
eventually.
Don't fret. Don't fret, Rui fans. Life total still sitting at 2020, so no combat damage getting through just yet. 2/3 powered creatures staring at each other.
Look at the discipline there from Rui Zhang. You just got to think, there's nothing else to cast. Why not cast this Terrafractal? And you got to think, how much toughness would it have? It would be 5. There's 2 wilt in the heats in Noé's deck, so wait 1 turn, make it 6 toughness, and make Noé have to cast 2 spells on it.
Yeah.
Just
or
great
cost,
discipline.
Artistic process. You know, waste waste the mana, as it were.
Exactly.
Get as much out of the exchange as possible. You know, and there's no major pressure on right now. If Roy needs to, they can block with the Paradox Surveyor.
Yeah, yeah.
314.
This is the pressure, though, that's for sure. The Colossus of the
Oh,
Blood Eight
hey,
is
bud.
just gigantic. Being able to loot away some extra cards is great. And if this 6-power flyer gets in to block this gigantic 6/6, Monstrous Rage is going to do what it does best here and push through an amazing amount of damage.
I love Monstrous Rage.
Do you?
It's so cheesy when it actually works. But yes, here comes a big old Terrafractal. Unblocking duty here. It's not going to work, though. And I think we're going to get a game 3 out of these two.
I think so.
It's going to be cool.
Rui Zhang has 5 lands left out of like 26 cards or something in the deck. Just absolutely flooding out beyond belief.
8 lands out at the moment.
Yeah,
and
12
3
total
land.
lands, so presumably about 5 left in the deck.
Well, on the plus side, they're only going to draw gas, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Except for 5 of them.
You had to go and say it.
Exactly.
Now they're just going to be in a clump.
So now even if, I mean, the Ajani's response is great. I was going to say, even if we get a double block there could be Wilt in the Heat plus Monstrous Rage, but...
Trade there with the Stone Docent.
Okay, but now there is just one threat. So if Rui Zhang can top deck 1 piece of removal, they'll buy themselves a lot of time.
Proctor's Gaze, go.
Yeah, that would be
Although
excellent.
that still sucks with something with such a good end
Okay.
effect.
Wisdom,
okay.
but
That's
there has
cool.
not been any removal spells found yet, so this is definitely just going to be, you get back your cancel, a spell pierce, a flashback.
I mean,
And
they're gonna do it.
Or you want me to
I'll play it.
Okay. And exhaust. Okay. And you have no maximum end size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the Tome Blast is at least some piece of removal, not
Yes.
a piece of removal for this Colossus. And now Monstrous Rage plus the Colossus is 9, so we're still 1 short from Noé.
Let's see what he's found there. Fire Dancer doesn't get it done in this turn.
4?
And Wilt in the Heat doesn't go upstairs or anything.
So no reason for Noé to rush.
25?
Stone Docent, though, gonna help him sift through the cards on top of the deck.
Yep.
Plans in the bin. Easy decision there.
And now it is slightly awkward to play the Expressive Fire Dancer, because if you play it, you have to accept that you're going to Monstrous Rage to save it, or to make your other creature bigger in response to this Tome Blast.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to save it, you just leave it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could just let it die, but you really don't want to just throw a
choose
creature
I'll
out
draw
to this
1.
face-up removal. But taxing Zhang's mana right now is good as well. And this has been a long first couple games as well, so we don't know exactly how much time they have left, but it could be pushing it.
I just want to keep the pace of play.
Yeah, a draw at this stage, not the worst. You know, we're already into day 2, but you're looking for that 12 magic number where the winner of this only has to win 3 more rounds to be able to get into the top 8, which would be, I believe, their second top 8 for each of them.
Yeah, I believe so. Here comes, we know Rui's top 8 at a bunch of the Spotlight series.
Yes, definitely.
Quick study here now for them. Vibrant Outburst found. Okay.
Okay. Violent Outburst is, I mean, great. No matter what, it's going to almost assuredly keep Rui alive, as next turn you can go Vibrant Outburst on the damage on that, and then tap down the 6/6.
Right,
But, oh, the mascot here off the top, playing that to tap down the 6/6 looks excellent as well, but, oh, maybe that...
Not enough mana for it, I don't
Not
think.
enough mana. Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and I suppose we were just 1 mana short.
Yeah.
So it looks like this just has to be a Vibrant Outburst for just a tap to not lose the game spot.
3 damage to you, Tasha.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, not just a tap. 3 damage upstairs. Let's go. And now with this fractal mascot.
Sorry?
I thought you would save this, and then I would.
It's like, come on, I wanted to get more value.
Yeah.
Love it.
So you probably do have to just counter that.
Yeah, good rapport between the players.
Yeah.
I love to see it. Even at this high stakes, Magic where there's hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line for all the players.
At the end of the
It's
game,
great to
we're
see
all
it.
playing the game we love,
Yeah.
and even if it's high stakes, you still get to just think and be like, oh, my
Yeah.
day of work is I get to play Magic all day against the greatest in the world and prove myself, and I mean, there's nothing better than pro Magic.
I don't mean.
Stadium Title Mage, draw, discard.
Okay.
It's a big blocker. Yeah,
I mean, this is very much turning around. We just top decked the bounce spell as well, the Betrayal. So now you have Fractal
beautiful.
Mascot to tap down this 6/6. You can attack a couple of times, and this attack is going to be for 10 from Ray. And then you can always bounce your own mascot and then ice that down again. It's a lot better than bouncing the creature,
the
because then
thing
you're
that
going
can
to
dome
lightning
for
heal it
3.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Certainly just want to keep that guy tapped or dead. And stunned at the moment is what's going to keep Rui Zhang in
My goodness.
this matchup.
Noé is really, it's just barely starting to fall apart here, where Noé was just 1 point away with that monstrous rage representing Ray down to 1. But now, I mean, you basically have to wilt in the heat right now on the 4/4, take a hit or two from the 6/6,
The 6/6, yeah.
and then just hope that Rui Zhang just starts top decking the one or
all
two
the
lands
lands that
left
are
in their
still in,
deck. Exactly.
still in their hand. Oh no, Hellbent.
So the card's
No? There's
not
one.
Hellbent, it's
Yeah.
Spell Pierce, and it's the Betrayal.
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
the graphics maybe not fully updated.
Yeah. But they're not holding the cards.
Strange. Okay, so Noé made a big judgment call here to wilt in the heat on Rui Zhang's upkeep, which opens the door for this Betrayal to bounce it. I don't see what the point is of waiting till upkeep. Because the Spell Pierce wouldn't have countered it. There was only 1 mana available unless I was missing something, so I didn't love that play.
So you kept on top?
Yeah.
Okay.
And kept on top, and now you can replay it, loot away this Spell Pierce, which is, when that card's face up, it's pretty useless.
Not too many people walk into a face-up Spell Pierce. Unless they're trying to bait something up.
Exactly, yeah.
Interesting.
So it looks like another Banishing Betrayal, and oh my
Hang on,
goodness.
I heard
think
interesting.
at this point, it really feels like
So
advantage
you discarded?
now to Rui Zhang.
Yeah.
You're 22.
Yep, and you're at 4?
It's always terrifying when the person with the lower life total starts asking what you're at.
Yeah, right, right.
They're moving.
So now it's the classic. Does Ray just want to hold back, try to double block this 6/6, or start getting frisky, bouncing it, playing that game? I feel like where Rui Zhang can't bounce their own mascot and replay it, you almost have to.
Okay.
I was just going to say you almost have to hold back, but
What do you know, Corey?
exactly. That's why I'm here. And Ray is down 8-1 at the Pro Tour.
Field of Strife. Hey, dual land. Late, but, nice to have in this instance where you could really do with a Surveil, Banishing Betrayal, back to hand. Again, like you said, not what you want to be doing, especially with something that can just dome you for 3.
Yeah. So there is the damage. And still 1 card in hand from Rui, so we're not sure what it is yet. They definitely play very close to
Close to their chest.
close to their chest for sure, and just keeps our cards
us
in hand
guessing,
person working for their day.
I was going to say on their toes, but they're probably on their haunches trying to get a peek at the
there
card.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's a Banishing Betrayal. Oh, Embrace the Paradox. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
I got more mana tapped than this.
What did we find?
I've not put that land.
You had 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So sorry, I only have this, yeah.
Yep, judges just making sure they tapped correctly.
You drew 3 and then...
I am not going to put a land play.
Okay.
Yeah, so that
Because
just
there's
tells
no
me
more
that.
lands in their deck.
No, yeah, there's one in hand.
Yeah.
But, you know, they'd rather use that.
Yeah, it's either you put it into play tapped or untapped.
Yeah. That's your usual land for turn.
So now it will be that classic
don't
moment of what do we do here?
That's
Do we...
I still have not made up.
Wait, you do?
Oh, that's a sorcery. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
No way, man.
Okay, there is
What a
another
bro.
mascot.
He's the first one too.
There's another mascot, so that's almost assuredly one of the picks. Only 4 mana in play. They have not played their land for the turn, but can't cast another one of those. So it looks like it's going to have to be a double block moment.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's some kind of world where maybe it's just a single block, or maybe Noé top decks a removal spell and is able to go Monstrous Rage plus removal spell and win this game.
Good gravy.
But with the Banishing Betrayal, that's pretty hard as well. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could just block with whatever. If there's any tricks, well, yeah, the Monstrous Rage will just be trampled through for lethal, right?
Noé,
If Ray tries to, like, save one of the creatures in response or something.
Yup. Noé leaving that 5 mana tapped because, well, we wanted to surveil. It always feels bad. Whatever choice you make, you're like, when you tap on your upkeep, it's a card you want.
Okay.
And then whenever you don't do it, you draw the land. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
so-
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's a coin toss. You
Yeah,
know,
it's going to be a wilt in the heat here, where
Yeah.
Noé desperately needs 5 lands untapped, you know.
Let's see
19.
Yeah. I'll draw it.
what you got there, bud. Holy moly, Corey.
Sorry, Noé. Sorry, Noé. That's
That
on
was
me.
beautiful.
That's on me.
Savant sitting next to me here. Jeez.
It's the surveil curse.
Yep.
It's the upkeep surveil curse. We've all run into it. No matter what you do, you always make the wrong choice.
That's so funny. Big thinkies now for Noé Offman. Rui Zhang clawed their way back into this matchup. It looked like we were getting ready for game number 3, but we might see a 2-0 here.
Now we got to
Taking them
start.
to 9-1.
Now we got to start, you know, changing gears and just be like, what is the way that Noé can actually win? Which is pretty wild from One Life, but what I'm noticing, I think the best out is Rubble Rouser to just play
just
it and
ding.
just, you know,
Yeah.
deal 1 damage. Of course, Antiquities on the Loose would be great. Maybe Flash. I think we've already used Flashback, right?
No, I don't think so.
Trigger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no, I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
It's been a while, but yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
So like Monstrous Rage and then Flashback
got 2,
and Monstrous Rage again or something. But
Discard Rage.
okay, so this is big.
Wow,
Rubble
okay.
Rouser is what Noé needs.
Oh,
Johnny's
Lordy.
response,
Oh,
Elite Interceptor, and a Flyer.
Handy. Owlin Historian hits the board,
No.
hopefully.
Surveil.
Not bad. The Terrafractal will be great at doing some damage to that.
But then we have the Elite Interceptor with Rejoinder to get the bird through.
But then we have the
damage.
Betrayal to bounce the Terrafractal.
Yeah.
So it is.
And Proctor's Gaze now. Good
Yeah.
lord.
What a game.
This has been crazy.
We were already considering game 3. This is
Yeah.
going to be awesome. As Rui Zhang really front-loaded all their lands.
Yeah. See, what did I tell you?
You
Nothing
were
but
right.
gas.
You were right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff here. And it's only round 10.
So now we'll see if Zhang really wants to play a Terrafractal just to gain a little bit of life.
Yeah.
To get out of range of some direct damage. But hey, open deck list tournament, if they remember the deck list, there is no direct damage of any kind besides the Colossus and
no
the Rubble
Tome
Roust.
Blast.
Yeah, no Tome Blast. That's the big one.
Oh, I don't have any cards.
You don't. When
How
you casted
many?
this, I was like, sure.
Oh.
I have a lot.
I love that they're like, oh, I don't have any cards.
How many are left in the deck?
This is gonna be
Stock
a
up goes to the
little-
bottom though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like,
I would like to take this card for sure.
I think that's Noé's looking too.
Yeah, because you must take 2.
Woohoo.
10 minutes left.
And
10 minutes
yeah,
left in the round, yeah.
10 minutes left.
And
And-
what is that? 4 cards left in library?
It is a total of 6 going into the stock up, so it will be down to 4. And the 4/4, luckily, is a May. You do not have to draw when you attack with that.
Oh, Rui's got to hustle.
There's the artistic process, I believe.
Oh, that'll take care of the trampler.
Which I believe there is the strategic betrayal.
And, yeah, that works. Swing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it was just for the creature.
Okay.
Able to bounce that.
It was a bad idea to bin that.
Probably a bad idea to bin anything. That's one less turn you have. Okay.
So you get on top?
Yes.
It's Proctor's Gaze. You must draw. Proctor's Gaze. Search your library for bait.
Yeah, not a draw. That's the search.
Yeah,
you can fail to find there. And I don't think there's any lands left for what it's worth. So.
I would be very surprised if there were.
So the gigantic Terrafractal is still able to be cast, but now there's basically no way to protect it.
Yeah.
Now you have flashback and the strategic betrayal again to protect it. So what a game.
This has been one for the ages, I will say.
This has been. I think Zhang still has to be the most worried about their own library.
Yeah. Hey, remember what I said about that the joined researchers milling people out?
Yeah. Honestly, that is a very good point. If the opponent has more cards in hand than you, which will definitely be possible. You're right.
Yeah.
Joined Researchers is definitely a possibility to win with the classic Secret Rendezvous.
Come on, Noé. Top deck that for us, buddy.
That would be sweet.
It's hilarious. But yeah, like you said, 8 minutes roughly now left.
And now we got to think, like, do we got to start getting aggressive?
Yeah. Yes is the answer.
Yeah.
And Johnny's response says, get out of here, please.
And I think flashback strategic betrayal is what you want to do here. You get to replay it. You get to tap down the flyer.
Yeah.
And I think just Zhang needs the threat. But, I mean, the other option is just make a gigantic flyer here.
Sure. Sorry.
Yeah, Noé just checking. Stadium Title Mage is a May draw.
He came in so late in the draft. I was like, yeah, what about card?
Yeah, the classic, just two Magic lovers chatting. Like, can you believe I got this sweet card late?
Yeah. What is this still doing in the pack?
Exactly. This is a big choice. Do you let the mascot go?
I don't have anything.
And then
Use your flashback.
cast the giant, I believe it's a
you countered
Terrafractal in hand, not the mascot.
Yeah, it's a Terrafractal.
Yeah, but they do look similar, so.
Because the other mascot's in the bin already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Just lets it go.
Okay.
And now probably Terrafractal for everything but 3 mana. I think that's what I would do. Maybe you leave up 4 for flashback and the cancel. I'm not sure if that was in the yard, but it feels like everything's in there at this point.
Yeah.
No, it was the mascot. Okay.
Oh, okay. Where is the fractal? Did we see him earlier?
Maybe it was from the stock up and it's still just in the library at this point.
Gotcha. Okay.
So probably about to be top
tap
deck.
6 and then tap 5, yeah?
If you... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So basically tapped out flashback with a 1 mana ability. Is that Rebel Rouser? Okay.
It is.
So that presents a lethal threat next turn.
Yep. Terrafractal got to gain some life here, friend.
Yep. Or flashback can probably still have some bit of removal. So, or if anything, Proctor's Gaze, bounce again, and buy some time.
Yeah, we got 3 mana up.
You may discard. Okay. So this is lethal for Zhang. You can just bounce the Rebel Rouser and then flashback and counter this Wilt in the heat. I think they have it. Through one of the craziest limited games I think that we have ever seen.
This format is awesome.
Flashback, mana sculpt.
And the cancel is going to win the game. And Rui Zhang is going to win this 2-0 where we had pretty much already counted them out.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because you know the turn I went the 5 mana spell,
I was like, I wanted to hear the rest of what Noé was saying. No matter what, that was not really going to result in a win from Noé, even if we went to game 3. They were going to draw. That was just 2 incredibly dynamic, really awesome games. And just really showcases how great of a limited format Secrets of Strixhaven really is.
And so, what bravo. A player Rui Zhang is. That was amazing. A masterclass in, I'm at 1 life. That doesn't matter. And
not getting phased early on by drawing 12 of your 17 lands in the top, like, 22 cards, you know? Just like, yep, that's variance. It'll happen. Eventually, I'll draw Quick Study into Stock Up, into Float State, and be able to clutch through. 1 is not 0 is a big fact of that match.
We can get into Quandrix now. Yeah, write that down. Alrighty, friends. We'll be back at the news desk after this, so don't go anywhere.